Hello everyone, welcome back, and today we're going to be playing more Tainted Grail. Hold on one moment and I'll get the game running. Okay, let's continue. It'll take a while to load. Alright. Okay, it's making noise, which means it's good.
What do you want, outsider?
I want to help.
No! Wait! I'm sorry. Everyone says I talk before I think and need to work on my temper. You are an outsider. That wasn't an insult. How foolish of me. Maybe the fact that you're not one of us means you can help. Murder, thank you for opening my eyes.
Start from the beginning.
Right. The beginning. My name's Fuska, daughter of Olaf, of the Ulfr tribe. My father is doing something I fundamentally cannot agree with. He's giving up on life because someone convinced him that, as a member of the Stone Wardens, it's the right thing to do. But I think it's pure madness, and I'll do whatever it takes to stop him.
How can I help?
Honestly, I'm not sure. From what I've heard, there's no way to reverse the stone sleep. But maybe that's just a lie. I do have an idea, although it's risky, at least for me. For you, as an outsider, it shouldn't be too difficult. I'll explain if you agree to help. You could also try talking to my father. Just don't let him drown you in all that honor and tradition nonsense. I've had enough of it, and trust me, you will too.
What's your idea?
Near our settlement, there's a man called Frost. He's a nameless reader, exiled from our tribe long ago. Frost claims he created a potion that can reverse the stone sleep. I think they cast him out because he defied tradition and saved himself. I can't risk being seen with a nameless. If anyone caught me, it'd be over for me. I'd be as good as exiled, cut off from my father forever. That's why only you can help. No one will suspect you.
Okay.
Great! Give me your map. Here's where you'll find him. May Medder bless you for the help you've offered me.
Okay. Okay. First things first. Okay, first things first. I want... Where is it? He's over here. He's over there, okay. I think I want to travel to the other villages first. To see if I can't find any vendors that can sell me some new stuff. First, I'll go to this one.
No entry, no exceptions. And you've got the seal. Funny how he only remembers us when he needs something. Fine. Go on then, and speak with our chieftain, Angsver. Just try not to piss him or anyone off. The only other way out of this village is a long drop straight down.
Yeah. Okay.
You don't belong here. Mother speaks and I listen. She says you must be tested.
Why does she want us to fight?
Mother is everything. Strength, purpose, the voice that guides us. And you're the trial she set before me. I won't fail her.
Well then. That was That was something. This looks like a crafting station, which means this is a forge house. Hopefully they can sell me some stuff.
Off with you, stranger. I don't want to talk. I feel sorrow. I'll take a look at what I've got. Maybe something will catch your eye.
No crafting recipes, dang it. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay. If I upgrade that to 5. Okay. I think I'm gonna change to the crystal armor. Perhaps I should do this armor. Level it up to 5. Dang it. That's not it. Boots. Gosh darn it. Okay. Alright. Attach relics. Equip my new armor. Okay. Got some new jewelry. Increases max stamina. is now considered fire damage. Burns enemy based on the amount of damage dealt. I like that. I don't think I need the chicken's foot anymore. Okay, let's see. If enemy is poisoned, range damage. Increases armor up to 5. Depends on missing health. Increases damage addition. Reduces attack stamina cost. Instantly regenerates all of your stamina when recovering from overexertion. Okay. I mean, I don't see any new rings that I'm interested in. Okay. Now that I have that equipped, let's see. Alright, let's attach relics. Like that. I like that. Okay. Okay. Can do that. Another that. Guess. Did I take... I don't think I did this right. Nope, I didn't. Okay. Okay. I guess maybe healing and... the gauntlets already, I think, right? No, I didn't. Dang it. I am still not doing this right. Okay. I have to physically attach the relic. Okay. That one. Okay. And that one. maybe to 17, maybe to... Okay. Lost a good chunk of my money. I'll level it up to 7. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to afford this. Yeah. Well, there goes all my money.
What bring? I'll take a look at.
Okay, so... Okay. Could sell that. I'm going to sell this. Sell this. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. 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 Okay. Sell that. Sell that. That. Sell that. 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 Those two. Sell that. Okay. That gave me a good chunk back. Alright, let's continue forward. This village doesn't have anything for me to buy. Then let's go to the next village. Oh, that's okay. Not this village. This one. What does that mean? Was that alerted? Was that weird?
You again? I told you to be on your way. You should have led with that. Go on then, and keep it brief.
Okay. I'll deal with you later. Need to find forge. This place even has a forge. Where to find forge? Lots of fire. You need the forge?
A face I don't know. That's rare. Memory.
No. Oh.
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here. Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now, after what happened, don't you think we have enough trouble without you? Sure, that's what all outsiders say. Until trouble finds them. Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. Our whole village will be on you. At least, what's left of us. What do you want? You'd best be...
Okay then. Doesn't appear like... What are these? Well,
Counting the years, naming the dead. Stones remember what we forget. Births, deaths, oaths taken, oaths broken. The things that matter more than whoever's shouting the loudest at the moment. Not all names need carving.
okay. I found a workbench, but I guess there's no one to buy from? It's your house. I don't really know if there's a difference between these icons. don't exactly know which one of them will sell anything to me. Looks like there's no one to buy from me. I really wish there were more crafting recipes. It doesn't seem like there's that much. Alright, we need to go over here. So let's go to this one. Focus on one area at a time, I guess. Okay, this way. Let me check something. Okay, we're good. Down. Down. Hello.
You found me. Now, tell me why that's a good thing. Puska. So she still thinks it's worth fighting? I've seen plenty like her father. Stubborn. Clinging to their traditions. They never listen. Even when the truth is staring them in the face. That girl's got spirit, though. Maybe reversing the stone sleep isn't simple, and it's not always possible. The process isn't just physical. It's tied to the soul. If Ulf's already far along, this might only delay the inevitable. What do you need? I won't be the one brewing this potion. Here's the recipe. Just don't come crying to me if you blow yourself up in the process. Don't take too long. Time isn't something Ulf has much of. And remember, don't tell anyone you've been here. If the Ufer catch wind of me, this hiding spot becomes my grave.
Okay. Now I need to find an alchemy station, because I don't think I have enough cobwebs. Okay, let's go. Okay. Now, now I need to. I don't have enough cobwebs. I need to find some place that can let me brew potions. Like be in this village. I have no idea where I would need to go to find it. Okay, that's that. No. Okay. Still need to find. I wouldn't even know which house I would need to go in order to find an alchemy station. A shop, maybe? I don't know. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's see if I can make it. I can, which is good. Okay.
Come closer, dearie. My, what a pretty lass you are. And all the way out here in the Forlorn Swords. You're not in trouble, are you, dearie? Not running from someone? Yeah, you can tell, Lord Githa. There are many ways I could help.
Why do you think I'm running from someone?
I've spent many years travelling across Avalon. I've seen how some husbands treat their wives on Camelosian soil. I couldn't just walk away from it now, could I? There were many men I had to teach how a wife should be treated the hard way, most of the time. But some were unwilling to learn. So I dealt with them in other ways. Well, that depends. I used to travel with merchant caravans as a mercenary, you see. Sometimes a good beating and a few sharp words were all it took. Give a heavy-handed husband a taste of his own medicine. Often turned out they were just raised that way, didn't know any better. But they could learn. But then there were others, the ones with cruelty in their blood. For them, well, I am Volker. But my mother was Svein. I know what the forest gives and what it takes. My kin might not call it honourable, but I wasn't dealing with honourable folk either. Perhaps not. Perhaps in a better world, there would be other ways to break those cycles folks seem to get stuck in out there. But here, we break them with fists or steel before they make a full turn. What honour is there in beating someone weaker than you? There's no place among the Del Reader for men or women like that. We value strength, aye, but not against the defenceless.
Okay. There's that. potions, which is good. Now I can go back to that lady. Alright. Well then.
Who goes there? Is it you, Fusca? I'm Olaf, senior journeyman of the Stone Warden's Brotherhood. It's rare I meet anyone from outside the tribes. I've never set foot beyond the Forlorn Swords, so my knowledge of the wider world is limited. And now, as you can see, I'm here to stay. So tell me, what brings you to us? Or perhaps you prefer I share some wisdom instead? Let me guess. Everyone's falling over themselves to answer the call. No? That's what I thought. This isn't the first time Gerfon has called for a moot to unite against Camelot. And, as you can see, no one's eager to show up. The truth is, the Dalriada are tired of war. Old feuds and fighting off the monsters of the weirdness are burden enough. We're too divided, too worn down to take on a fight beyond the Forlorn Swords. Let me guess. Fusca sent you. That girl is so stubborn. I can see her pain. But I've carried my own for long enough. It's time for me to go. And I want to go on my terms. This isn't just about tradition. I want the Stone Sleep. Here, close to Arn, and the others. If you take this from me, you take my dignity and my freedom. I'm glad we could come to an understanding. I couldn't be more grateful. If I may ask, please look after Fusca. She doesn't deserve to face this world alone. You seem honorable. She could use that in her life. I believe, in time, she'll come to understand. And maybe even forgive me.
I didn't want to take that choice from him. It was his choice after all. Not everyone gets to have that choice. I want to take that.
Yes? Do you have any news? I'd feel taken care of if you hadn't let my father die. Get out of my sight! I want nothing to do with you, traitor! What was I thinking? Trusting someone outside the tribe? How foolish I've been. What do you know about honor? You're not even Del Rita. But you know the worst part? Deep down, I already know you're right. I kept hoping his love for me would be stronger than his devotion to the Brotherhood. Well, I'm not the first nor the last child to let their longing for closeness cloud their judgment. Now leave me. I want to be alone. And thank you, despite everything. You're right. Maybe I will understand one day. Emotions catch up with reason eventually. They always do.
Alright, was that quest.
Well met, traveler. The girl must not have been happy about it, huh? But there was no other way. Olaf had been longing for the stone sleep for years, afraid it might never come for him. When his skin began to harden, he was overjoyed. Fusca will understand in time. I'll send someone to check on her, just to make sure she doesn't do anything unworthy of her Dalrita blood. You know, outsider, now that I think of it, our brotherhood has a problem that might suit someone of your questionable talents. If you complete it, I'll be impressed. None of our own brothers have managed it yet.
What task?
Go to the heart of the mountain, not far from here. Beneath a heap of stone lies the entrance to a very important place. Buried, thanks to Tryggvi. Once he began taking the giant's power for himself, he decided the Stone Warden Brotherhood no longer suited his vision for the Dalrita. So he brought the whole thing down, sealed off the heart of our work, the place where the Brotherhood once fulfilled its true purpose. We've tried to clear it. We failed. I suspect magic was involved. Even the Thoid, those few who don't share our mutual dislike, were of no help. Here, this is the song we used to sing to get inside. It should work. I don't know why it doesn't work for us anymore. Maybe you'll find the right tones to move the blasted pile of stones.
I'll try opening it.
Then by all means, try. If you fail, you won't be the first. Others have tried. All of them failed. And don't forget to rid the place of whatever it was that smothered the Forgeborn. It should recover on its own, if the threat is gone. Until next time.
Okay, got another quest. It opened. These things. These little golden balls of light. Ice Weavers are the reason this place is all wonky. Strider.
Ow!
Oh, okay. That's not good. What even is this? Stormbringer. Dang it. Okay. That led me out here. Actually, hold on a sec. I haven't really used this because I don't really see why it's a good idea. But heck, let's just... Nice. Alright, let's go back. Alright. You know what? I think I want to change this axe out for this one. And then change this, I guess. I guess this. Alright. Can go back in here.
Well met, traveler.
It's open.
So we felt. I truly didn't believe you'd manage it. But from the beginning, I sensed something in you. Something different, perhaps. Not entirely natural. In any case, remarkable work. Accept this gift in thanks for what you've done.
Do you have anything else for me?
Maybe. But first, we talk. And I expect you to speak plainly. Lie to me, and you can forget I ever saw you as anything close to an equal. Let alone someone honorable enough to join the Stone Warden Brotherhood without Dalrita blood. You understand? Good. I heard what you did in Connacht with their Minhir, fading fast until you passed by. That wasn't a coincidence. And I'll admit, the last task
the collapsed entrance and the Forgeborn. That was a test. I needed proof for a theory of mine. Now tell me, you're not alone, are you? You carry a power only the Four Dwellers ever had. No need to explain. I already have my suspicions. There's more to you. Or someone inside you. Someone important. Someone with the power to bend Avalon's fate. If I were you, I'd keep that particular companion well hidden among the Dalrita. We have our own legends about King Arthur. Like it or not, we owe him for bringing us to Avalon and granting us these lands. That our king will return, awaken our giants, and command the weirdness to serve him. And watching how you handle places thick with the cursed mist, I'd wager the king's return is... But the truth is, you're handling the weirdness faster and better than anyone I've ever seen. And there's got to be a reason for that. So if I'm right, and I may very well be, then I have a task truly fit for King Arthur himself. And that's no figure of speech. It's in a place only a returning king could ever reach.
Tell me.
It's about our lost tribe. Not Gunvalor, who was slaughtered to the last, but Orkrata, who truly vanished. Many of our stone-warding kin were among them, including our former commander, Hovar. Honor demands we find them and lay them to rest properly.
What's so complicated about it?
The trouble is, not a single body has ever been found. Despite all our searching, the finest fine hunters overturned every stone and came back with nothing. The trail leads to the gate of the Four Dwellers in an abandoned village. We sang to the stones, trying to open it, but the gate wouldn't budge. Once it glowed blue, but that was all. That tells me something far more powerful than any Dalrita blacksmith or miner is guarding it from within.
What could be lurking behind the gate?
I don't know, but I expect you'll find the Okirata there. One way or another. Mother only knows what might have happened behind this weirdness gate for it to be so fortified. With power that strong. Complete this task, and you'll be worthy of joining the Stone Warden Brotherhood. If you achieve this, miracle, believe me, whether or not you're Dalrita will no longer matter. Ask your inner friend for help if you're scared. May Mother's strength guide your hand in battle.
All right.
Until next time.
Did that say immoral and divine? I don't like that. I don't like that word. That's a bad word. And not a word I think should be used to get along with the word divine. It seems like not something you want to be put together.
Ah!
Where is this taking me? Here. And I need... Okay. Alright. I believe it's up here in this whole thing. Alright. So the quickest way is this one. And I think I'll light a bonfire, level up. attributes. There we go. Let's go. Need to go up. This way. Okay. Think this way? No, I went the wrong way. This way.
Ow!
Okay. Like Pokemon. Okay. Here. Oh, it's you.
Oh, so there are people here. For you! I was starting to worry I'd gotten lost. Yeah, this is quite a peculiar place to live, isn't it? Very empty. Very still. Do I? I'm not sure. It's the stillness, you see. Like something has snatched all the humans away. Left the houses behind, as if they'd never been lived in at all. It does bring back memories, although they're rather hazy. Frenzied even. Oh, ignore me. It's probably nothing. Oh, and it's bloody cold. Why would anyone choose to live here? I mean, perfectly fine if you do. Each to their own and all that. It's just, I like my places cosy, warmer, less miserably desolate. You know the type. Oh, me? I was supposed to meet a friend here. Not you. Although, I am very glad to see you. I meant my other dear friend, Wynne. She made me a promise I'd visit her someday and, well, here I am. It's just, I couldn't exactly send word ahead. And it looks like she might be out? Gladly. Wynne's a merchant, just like me. She even promised to share some tips. Said our whole tribe's known for being excellent traders. Maybe that's what's happened. They've all gone off to trade somewhere. I've heard that merchants travel in flocks, sometimes. I only hope she's keeping herself safe this time. When I first met her, I actually saved her from a terrible fate. 5 years? 10? I'm not very good with time. Or numbers, really. I think it's the numbers that are the problem. But you know how it goes. You mean to visit, and then something comes up, so you reschedule, and then you forget entirely. Keep thinking, there's something I was meant to do. And then poof, you wander into the very place you were supposed to be all along. So, anyway, I'm here now, and that's what counts, isn't it? She mistook a Kelpie for a horse. Can you believe it? I found her just moments before he would have dragged her underwater. Normally, I wouldn't step between a Kelpie's teeth and his next meal. But we'd known each other quite well once, and he was rather mad at me. Luckily, he forgot all about Wynne. Lucky for her, I mean. Less lucky for me. But all's well that ends well, right? And I got a new friend out of it. Has it? Really? Dear me, how time flies. Oh, I may have severely underestimated how long I've spent in this realm. It hardly feels like a century at all. But that means... Oh no! Oh dear, tell me! Humans aren't known to live nearly 200 years, are they? Well, I suppose that makes me a rather terrible friend, doesn't it? So much time has passed, and this land is still such a mystery to me. There's so much I haven't seen, haven't learned. Could you do me a favour? Wynne once told me she lived in a house with painted doors. The only one like it in the whole settlement. Would you be so kind as to bring me something of hers? A keepsake? Something to remind me a bit more mindful next time. I tried, but the doors are so odd. Are all doors that odd? I barely touched the handle, and I felt I might fall asleep right there on the doorstep, and that seemed very impolite. I really thought I had doors figured out by now. Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I'll place it with the rest of my treasures, somewhere safe, where I won't accidentally sell it again. That's happened once, or twice.
What is this? What I'm looking for? Painted doors. Domes. I don't think this bread is still. If it is, it's probably something like super bread or something. There's journal pages. Journal. Dang it. Can't get those eggs. Okay. It's up here. Wish there was like a spell to like see better. Could cook. Okay. Noodles. Okay. Beef stew. Oh, there's the journal. Okay. I don't think she had anything good planned for the guy, or whatever he is.
That's so sweet. I feel dreadful for forgetting my promise, but also glad that she remembered me despite it all. I was a terrible friend, but she wasn't. Thank you, truly. From now on, I'll try to be more like Wynne to those I hold dear, even though there's only a few of them. Oh well, the fewer there are, the easier to keep them close and never let them go. That's very kind of you to say, but I'm not sure if myself fits very well in this world. I don't think I want to stay an outcast forever. I've had trouble shedding my nature, although I know I've been pretty good at keeping it hidden. My kind are deceptive, cruel, always playing tricks. But that's not who I want to be. I want to be like Wynne, or like you, good, kind, honest, truly human, not just pretending. Well, you should be. I've been in this realm for quite a while, and apart from Wynne, you're the first human who's truly left an impression. Honestly, I was beginning to think I'd made a terrible mistake somewhere, and that's why you should never enter a portal you're not entirely sure about, ever. Anyway, thank you for today. You've done me a great favour, and I want to give you something truly special in return. Here, take this. I do hope you'll enjoy using it.
Nice. I wonder what would happen if I gave him the gift. Quote unquote gift. That isn't very much of a gift as it is more of a trap. Give me a sec. Okay, we're good. Well then. wish my wolves did more damage. As far as I can tell, there's no way to upgrade, like, magic. At least I don't think.
cold. It's so cold. Oh, Veiled One, have mercy on us. I should not have doubted. I never should have doubted.
What?
The Queen of Winter. The Veiled One. Kailach. She watched over us, blessed us with so many gifts, but we were unworthy. We betrayed her, and now we pay the price. I was once Shauna, priestess of Kailach, keeper of the herd, but now I am no one. I don't deserve my name. I was faithless. I ruined us all. The days grew colder, the night darker. We once lived in abundance with creatures to hunt and wares to sell. Not even swine dared tread where we roamed. Shielded by Kailach's blessing. Our goods were coveted all across the forlorn swords. But then the animals vanished, the wealth dried up, and my faith, it faltered. Now I see. I never should have doubted. The sacred herd, the weird deers of the Veiled One. They were mine to watch over, mine to protect, but they belonged to the goddess. They were never mine to give. I saw them, blood staining the snow, and understood the meaning of sacrilege. The gold coins felt heavy in my pocket, but my soul felt heavier still. Let the snow cover it all.
so bright, it blinded my eyes, and now I see only white.
Okay.
Who dares to stand before the Queen of Winter? Let me have a look at you. Your soul is strong. Nothing like those mewling weaklings who dared to call themselves my chosen. Have you come to bow before me?
I bow before no one, I guess.
Impudent! You reek of sun, warmth, and drying leaves, of a world that knows no winter. Don't mistake me for your pathetic all-mother. I am no merciful goddess. I demand respect.
Well, you're not my goddess.
Ah, I see you were never taught manners. A pity. I would freeze the breath in your lungs so you'd never utter such an insult again. But I am going to need that breath to leave this place. I may not be your goddess, but your body will serve me well, whether you like it or not.
That was that. This way? Well then, that was an interesting fight. An interesting little adventure. I'm sure if I wasn't so overpowered, it would have been a harder fight, but harder fights like that aren't really fun for me. I like it when I can, like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Okay, can go back here. And again, and I guess I'll talk to you. What do you want?
Some, like the All-Mother, the Morrigan, and the Stagfather, yes. But there were many others as well. It feels like we once had a god or godling for every little thing. I suppose that kind of faith faded with time. Maybe people stopped needing gods for their small troubles when every problem began to feel larger than life. I used to follow the beliefs of my clan, but I abandoned them long ago. I'm not one for blind, mindless faith. After that, I believed in ideas, in people. I believed anything could be achieved if you put your mind to it, especially on Avalon. Now, I'm not sure what I believe in anymore. I'd rather not talk about it any further.
Okay. Alright.
You've returned. What news do you bring of Oriata? What? The legend was true. Incredible! Please accept my apologies, my lord. I never intended to put you in danger.
I believe he's speaking to me. Allow me to respond. So, you tried to dispose of my friend here. Is this the famed honor of the Del Rita?
My lord, I would never wish harm upon you or your vessel. I only sought to be certain it was truly you before sharing our Brotherhood's most guarded secret. Believe me, my lord, you won't be disappointed. This could be the very weapon you need upon your return. The Stone Warden Brotherhood has always remained loyal to you, as sworn by Ephraim the First, who had the honor of knowing you.
Ephraim. I remember him well. A loyal warrior, a wise man. I'm glad he founded the Stone Warden Brotherhood. Then, Darvan, grant us knowledge of this secret.
Of course, my lord. You need only walk the Jarl's path. At its end, you'll find the chamber where we guard our greatest weapon.
Then lead on. Let us walk the path.
Yes, my king. I shall await you at the entrance. When you're ready, I'll open the way.
Okay. Well, I hope it's a good weapon. Okay. I think here. I need to go to the winding path. Here, I guess.
You're here, my king. And you, friend of our Brotherhood. Beyond these doors lies what you've been searching for. I trust you'll keep this secret to yourselves. Here, this is the song that'll grant you passage. I know the door will yield before you. I wouldn't dare. What waits within, I've already seen it long ago, and I know what it demands. But if a moment comes, one that calls for a choice, I trust you'll act in the spirit of the Stone Warden Brotherhood. No brother chooses alone.
Okay. ominous. Okay.
So, it is you. You finally come. Set us free. We only wanted to know you.
We cannot endure this any longer.
Grant us freedom. You are different from the others. We cannot endure this any longer.
We will make no more promises to humankind.
You will have to trust us, as we trusted you centuries ago.
There is nothing to think about. Set us free. Honor the oath Ephraim made.
Enough. Let the mortal decide freely. Do not delay your decision, mortal. We will accept your judgment, whatever it may be.
Okay, alright then. You need to...
Well then, what do you make of it?
They're a danger. They should be dealt with.
I won't argue with you, but you should know, my biggest concern is keeping their invaluable knowledge with us. Without it, the Stone Wardens would crumble, and with them, the art of stone singing. I don't need to tell you how important weird steel weaponry will be for the war that's coming. Through touch, those who prove their worth to the Brotherhood are allowed into their chamber. There, they receive, well, you might call it a blessing. The knowledge transfers directly into the Brother's mind. Over time, they are granted the gift of slipping into the Stone Dream. Every brother of the Stone Wardens knows, but don't misunderstand. We've wanted to release those poor souls for years. None of us, however, have mastered the weirdness well enough to break their chains. That's why I look to you, hoping you can right the wrongs left by our founder. I want their knowledge to stay with us, but for them to finally gain their freedom. Why does that surprise you? For us, it's the height of enlightenment. The body turns to stone, but the mind journeys beyond, to the heart of pure potency, to the very essence of the weirdness, where the fallen foredwellers reside. That is the ultimate dream of every Stone Warden. I trust that with the King's advice, you'll make the right choice. I'll be here, waiting for your decision.
So, mortal, what is your decision?
No more promises. Set us free.
Silence, brother. That can be arranged. You know it. You must understand, mortal. Ephraim the First knew this too. He simply didn't believe us.
He preferred chains over trusting the Avalonians.
Go now, mortal. Break the chains. Let us finally be free.
Should I do this? Guess I'm freeing you. I'm not making the wrong decision.
You've kept your word, so we shall keep ours.
Now I will fulfill my promise to you, sister. Go, and warn our kin of what humans are capable of.
I will go. You may join me. This mortal has proven worthy.
I cannot. My soul is tainted with hatred. I cannot return to the source. May my blood and that of the mortal cleanse me of my anger. Then we shall meet again.
Until we meet again, my brother. Thank you, mortal.
It is true. You are the first mortal in ages to prove worthy of our knowledge, and yet I must kill you in battle or fall trying. Only through this can I purify my soul and return to my kin.
How was that?
You're here. I heard there was a battle, but those liars must have sealed the entrance. Mother be my witness. I would have fought by your side. Praise Mother, and to you, great King Arthur, and to you, his trusted confidant. Thanks to you, the Brotherhood endures, and the heavy burden of our founder's sin has been lifted. I'll notify the brothers to focus all our efforts on forging weapons. There's no rush, but we will put the knowledge to good use. Thank you for intervening, my lord. And to you, my friend. It is an honor to welcome you to the Stone Warden Brotherhood. From now on, my home is your home. Should you ever need anything, you'll find me at the Stone Warden's Hall.
Thanks. Oh, I got new gear. Not that. Where is it? Oh, new recipe, okay. Okay. What do you want?
Your decision was just. Imprisoning the Four Dwellers for centuries. I would never have expected such a thing from Ephraim the First. Nor from the Four Dwellers themselves, that even after such long captivity, they would still choose to honor their word, leaving behind the knowledge the Stone Wardens so desperately sought. You should not be surprised that one of them challenged you to a duel. It was a matter of honor, a way to hasten their return home. A small price to pay for the grace they showed the Stone Wardens when they were under no obligation to grant it.
Okay. Where is it? Oh. Any cobwebs? That's not... Okay then. Well, that's unfortunate, since I have no cobwebs. Need to find a way of getting more. Go back here.
Vigdis? What does she have to do with this? Does that old man really believe her ramblings are the will of the giants? Unbelievable. I won't say what I really think about this. If the master of the Brotherhood believes it, who am I to argue? Because I'm protecting her from prying eyes and the superstitions of villagers, that's why. I don't know you. Why would I speak of my wife, accused of madness, to a stranger? For any Dalrita, losing one's mind is like a living death, a shame worse than most can bear. But I love her too much to grant her a good death. If Darvan believes she hasn't gone mad, but instead serves as a bridge between the Ulfr and the giants, then I'll gladly let you speak with her. You'll find her in the locked room. Here's the key.
Okay, need to find a locked room, I guess. This way? What locked room? Am I missing something? Is it not in this place? Okay. Okay. Over here? Oh jeez. This is gonna kill me. Oh, it didn't. Okay. In here. Okay. Hello?
He sent you, didn't he? Ha! That's bold of him. Sending someone else to poke at old wounds. Yes, I know their ways. Or what little of it the Ulfr haven't buried with scorn and silence. But you're not here for stories, are you? You're here for the blessings. The giants don't just hand out blessings like baubles at a market. Their favor is earned, not begged for. They respect oaths, strength, and sacrifice. You'll need to approach their shrines, what remains of them, and prove your worth. Each giant demands something different. It could be a test of will, a trial of battle, or a riddle no mortal tongue can solve. Start where the land still remembers their steps. Their shrines lie in places of weight. You'll feel it when you're close. The air grows heavy, and the earth hums beneath your feet. We built shrines near the giants themselves, where they stand petrified, often part of the mountains now. If you falter, they will know, and if you lie, you'll wish you hadn't. For the Gonvaldor giant, the summoner, bring proof of the hunt. The summoner respects not just strength, but the bonds you forge. Alone, you are nothing. Together, you are worthy. For the Thoid Mother, the giant of bloom and ash, offer flowers. Simple, fragile things, yet they carry life even in ruin. She remembers beauty, where others see only loss. And for the giant below, the keeper of depths, well, you'll need to find that out for yourself. The giants demand truth, not tricks. Fail them, and you'll face a wrath older than the earth itself. Go with purpose, and tread carefully. The giants do not forgive fools.
Well then. It's nighttime, which means where am I going? Okay. It's 15. Should go over here to this one. Here we go. Ogre? Okay then.
Who dares disturb the silence of the stone? Speak, small one, and tell me why you stand before the summoner. Tryggva, the parasite clinging to the pillar. He twists the old ways for his own greed, a shadow of what the Ulfr once stood for. If you wish to rid the world of his corruption, you must prove you are worthy of my power. Call forth your allies, mortal. The summoner respects not lone strength, but the bonds that carry us forward. Together, you will face this trial. Fail, and I shall remain silent forevermore. Faced my summons and stood victorious. Few possess the strength to endure, and fewer still the bonds to overcome. You are worthy of my blessing. Take it, mortal, and carry the strength of the summoner with you. But know this. My power is not a gift. It is a burden. Wield it wisely, for it binds you to those you fight for. Go now. The giant strength is yours to wield, but their expectations are yours to bear. Do not fail.
Okay. And I think I need to go here. I wonder. I have 40. Can I make all of it? Left me with one cobweb. Look at this down there somewhere. Am I in the right place? No, it's not. Okay. Wrong place. This way. Okay. Okay. Well then. Well then. Alright then. That's not good. Went. Terrible. That's awful. Now I have to find another fast travel point. Jeez. I messed up big time. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. It's gonna be a while. Wish I could swing faster. Can we check on something? Okay, we're good. go. Never mind. Need to go this way. I'm alive. I don't know how I'm alive, but I'm alive. I don't think I... Huh. Well then. Is this it? Is this the place?
You tread where others dare not. Speak, mortal. Why have you come to the dark beneath the world? Trigva. His corruption festers even here, staining the roots of the world. If you wish to destroy him, you must prove you understand the price of power. Show me you can take what the depths demand: courage, wit, and sacrifice. The heart and the mind both are tested here. Bring me what lies at the core of your enemies. The heart and the brains of a beast will prove your courage and cunning. Only then will you earn the blessing of the depths. Lies slain, its heart and mind laid bare. You have proven yourself mortal, not just in strength, but in will. Few dare to face the darkness, and fewer still.
Sorry to cut you off, but I got a book. At least I think I got a book. Alright, I got it.
Emerge victorious. You have earned the blessing of the depth. Take it and know it binds you to the weight of what lies below. The unyielding, the eternal, the unseen. This fragment is yours, forged by the shadows and the earth itself. Go now, and tread carefully. The depths remember all who walk them.
That was that. Only one more blessing to go. Not exactly what I hoped to discover. Fine pass. Still missing that last Stagfather trial or whatever. I have no idea where it is. Or where to even look. Okay. What's that?
Walker in the weirdness. What draws you to this place where stone and life entwine? Speak, and let the truth in your heart fill the silence. Thrigva. His corruption spreads like a poison, choking the life from all it touches. If you wish to stand against him, you must show me that you honor life, even as you prepare to battle death. Bring me the fragile. Flowers. The symbol of life's beauty and brevity. Prove that you understand what you fight to protect, and I will grant you the strength you seek.
Okay. Where is she teleporting me? Hold on. Oh dear.
Show me your heart, mortal, and it is steady and true. Take this blessing, forged in both bloom and ash, a fragment of what was and what will endure. May it shield you in your darkest moments, and remind you of what you fight to protect. Go with my blessing, child, and let life flourish.
Okay. An ancient beholder, like the things from D&D. Okay, I have all the blessings. I need to go back to Stone Wardens. Okay. Over here. Alright. Alright, time to get this weapon.
Well met, traveler. By the stones, you've done it. The blessing of the giants. Do you have any idea what you've accomplished? Forging a weapon from them is the pinnacle of the Stone Warden's craft. It's a feat spoken of in tales but never achieved in living memory. You've brought us to the peak of what we can do, and surpassed even that.
I want to forge it.
Ambitious. I respect that. The forge is yours, but I'll guide your hand. This isn't something to take lightly. You've earned this moment. A Stone Warden in all but name, shaping the strength of giants. Use it well, and make it count.
Okay. Where is it? There, okay. Guess I have to use it. Okay. But before I go and do that, face him, I want to transmogrify my stuff I got on. I don't have the funds to upgrade the Stone Warden thing, I don't think. I mean, I don't think. This is 20. Yeah, I think what I got on is better. Where is it? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Oops. Okay. Gauntlets. Where is it? There it is. look of this. Alright, I think we're ready. Okay, here we go.
You return, but not as before. I see the giant's blessing upon you, their mark burned into your soul. Why would they favor such a feeble creature? The giants, they abandoned us long ago, left us to rot while they slumbered in stone. Their blessings mean nothing to me. You think their favor makes you worthy to face me? You are nothing. I am the lone pillar, the chosen of the gods. No mortal or giant can unseat me. Enough! You dare mock the name of Trigva the Unbeaten? Then come, walker in the weirdness. Let us see if the giant's blessings can save you from the wrath of the Lone Pillar.
What's happening? Why is there a loading screen?
You have bested me. The Lone Pillar has fallen. But you are no Dalrida. No outsider can carry the mantle of chieftain. The tribe needs one of its own. Speak, conqueror. Who will take my place? Darvan, the old warden, a man of stone and will. If he can bind the tribe together as he does the forge, perhaps he will succeed where I failed. Bear the weight well, Darvan. The Ulfa's survival depends on it. Lead them better than I did. Protect the Ulfa. Restore what I let fall.
Well then.
You fought bravely, and I have heard your will. But me, chieftain, I never sought such a thing. I've always been a stone warden, shaping steel, not people.
You are a man of honor, strength, and skill. I trust you completely. With you at the helm, the Ulfar will regain their strength.
Well, if this is what the tribe needs, I'll bear the weight. The Ulfar deserves a steady hand, and I'll do my best to give them one. Just don't expect me to enjoy it. The Forge was a far simpler place to rule. And now you ask me, after deciding their future with me at the helm? Ha! That's bold of you. But don't worry. You've got a good instinct. That whole mess with Thrigve, it infuriated me. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't imagined what I'd do differently. Had I been the one to earn the Giant's blessings. And I've got a thing or two up my sleeve. Warriors need a steady hand to lead them. But they also need respect. Just like the Stone Wardens. So strength and respect will be restored. That much, I promise. Out of the question. Don't get me wrong. I respect my brother's faith in a united Dalrita. But let's not fool ourselves. The Dalrita are anything but united. And this so-called rebellion of One Ice is bound to collapse. Right now, we should be worrying about the weirdness. Not another damned war with Camelot.
I can't lie. I thought going to the moot might have been good for us. The Ulfar could use a place at the table. But maybe Darvan's right. After the whole damned mess with Thrigve, we need to stop chasing other people's wars and start rebuilding as a tribe.
And now, I've got not only the Stone Wardens to lead, but the whole pack of stubborn Ulfar as well. And I will lead them, but not by barking my orders like Thrigve did. It'll take years to remind them what it means to be Ulfar. Ulfar needs a leader, not a loudmouth. I'll remind them of that. Now, I suppose I should see what kind of mess I've inherited. Well met. Until next. Well met. If it were up to me, I'd vote against it. The moot waste time dreaming of invading Camelot, while the Dorita crumble from within. We've got greater problems to solve. Fractured tribes, lost traditions, and a dwindling future. Fixing that should come first. Until next time.
Okay, time to reload. Here? If I want them to join the moot, I think I need to vote for the other guy. Okay, let's try this again.
You what?
Okay.
You have bested Stroner, always meddling, always scheming. Perhaps his heart is stronger than I give him credit for. So be it. Let him carry the weight of the Ulfar. Lead well, Stroner, or you will share my fate. Lead them better than I did. Protect the Ulfar. Restore what I let fall.
Okay.
You fought bravely, and I have heard your will. Me, the new chieftain. I never sought this, but if that's what the tribe needs, then I'll do my best.
A fine choice, truly. You got the heart for this, and the tribe needs someone like you to lead. You fought for the Ulfr in ways few others have. Let's hope the weight of leadership only strengthens you further. And you've done well, choosing wisely when the tribe needed it most.
I'm humbled, really. I'll make sure our tribe is strong and united, and yes, I'll go to the moot. The Ulfr will have their voice. Thank you for everything you did. We surely couldn't have made it without you. First, I need to get this Thrigvi nonsense out of their heads. That'll be the hardest part. Ulfr might be stubborn, but we're not fools. Once they see Thrigvi dead, they'll come to their senses. Before long, he'll be nothing more than a cautionary tale we tell our children. After that, we honor what the moot decides. If it means war, then we march. And there's nothing the Ulfr love more than battle. Now that you've spoken to the giants and put Thrigvi down, she might finally have a chance to return to herself. I hope the voices are silent now, or will be soon. I couldn't have done this without you. You have my deepest gratitude, and that of every Ulfr. You have my thanks and my respect. It's been a long time since the Ulfr had a reason to stand tall. Thanks to you, we have a reason once more.
Nice. Okay. Map. I need to go. I think I'm done with this tribe. Now I think I need to... I think I need to go to this tribe. What was the quest that was over there? Okay. What do you want?
That is without a doubt the work of the throne he sat upon. It is carved into the lone pillar, a very powerful artifact, more powerful than I had ever imagined. The lone pillars have long emanated a powerful energy that we never fully understood. At first, we thought they worked like menhirs, but when they showed no such properties, we paid them little mind. And once I gifted those lands to the tribes, our access became limited. Still, I know the lone pillars once served the giants as a conduit for the Four Dwellers' will. When the time came for them to depart, the giants would approach a pillar and surrender their life force to it. They believed that by doing so, they would merge with the weirdness and become immortal. And after what happened to Thrigva, I'm beginning to believe they might have been right.
Okay. Oops. that's that. Okay, I think I need to go over here.
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stagfather, the one Glirna foretold? If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way.
I don't know anything about that.
Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Svinelands, with a tribe that's just ceased to exist. Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. Not with outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens. He fought bravely, to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath. What's done is done. Most of the Svine tribe is gone. Let me guess. He wants to call the moot. He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Svine tribe is gone. Not having a tribe is what's holding me back. Can you turn back time? Bring my people back to life? No? That's what I thought. I don't know you. And if Gerfan thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible. She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more.
Alright.
What do you want? Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. The sooner you leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with. One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. If you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed. What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant. Yeah, I wanted to get rid of you. We don't need outsiders here. Definitely not now. But you've proven you have what matters most to the Svine. Strength of spirit and the will to survive. Go talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you. I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know. break a leg, or both.
Charming.
Kill you? Maybe. But the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength. And your determination. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against. The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world. They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone, then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out. And that's how the story of the Svine tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this. He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace, so they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him. The unbelievers were slaughtered. One of ours, Gudri, did something completely suicidal, with the help of our shamaness. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start. Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Forlorn Swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Svine tribe.
How can I help?
Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudri won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing, and somehow she's keeping Gudri alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather.
Anything else I should know?
If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind. Glirma is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters. But fate has tangled our paths, and we have no choice but to work together. The fate of the tribe is more important than our petty squabbles.
Okay.
You came late. Some of us stayed. Most of us didn't. If you're looking for survivors, you won't find many.
What happened?
Our god rose and tore the ground open, Half the village went with him. Half stayed behind.
You're not the person I'm supposed to talk to. Over here?
The forest whispered, the fire screamed, the bones agreed, and at last, here you are, just in time. The horned god told me, before hatred blinded him. He said your paths would cross, that you would bring redemption or ruin. In my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. The earth trembles with his fury. Can you feel it? Soon, he will break free. And then we shall pay for calling him with blood. Not faith. He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound by will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self, the first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god. It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering, one made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough for me to complete the rite that will seal him there. It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god. 3 shrines, as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars. Once all 3 fall, the 4th shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there. Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest. Until we meet again.
Okay. So... I don't really understand. Are we trying to kill the stag father? done. And there's you. I think I have what you need. I think I have what that guy needs. Yeah, this house. Make a pit stop here.
Excellent. At last, I can move forward with my research. Here's your payment. Though, of course, the greatest reward is knowing you've contributed to a breakthrough that could change Avalon. Speaking of which, would you like to contribute? A little bit more?
What do you have in mind?
You've proven yourself capable and resilient, which makes you an ideal candidate for something far more valuable than mere coin. The snail slime you brought me needs to be tested in conjunction with my formula. A distillation of Dalriata essence I've been perfecting. Simply stand against that wall there. One small injection, and you could become stronger, faster, maybe even resistant to the weirdness itself. Others might balk at such an opportunity, but I suspect you possess the vision to recognize greatness when it's offered. Now, shall we proceed with making history? Finally. Someone who understands the gravity of our situation and the necessity of my work. The injection will only take a moment. Any discomfort will be temporary, I assure you. A small price for the transformation that awaits. The Dalriata's strength flows through this formula. Soon it will flow through you as well. Hold still now. I was beginning to worry the sedative was too strong for even your constitution. I apologize.
What was the quest I just got? Okay. Who would have thought insane guy was insane? Where are you? All the way over there? Okay. Fast travel here. Okay.
Dolph, you deranged, twisted old man. I apologize. I'm just a bit shocked. I knew Dolph had unconventional ideas, but this goes far beyond what I ever imagined. There's something seriously wrong in our guild. Thank you for bringing this to light. Given how much you've helped us, I think it's time for you to meet Heled. There's no point in explaining too much now. You'll see soon enough. Just know Haled embodies everything the Guild stands for. That's all.
Okay. Over there. Okay. Go here. Teleport over here. I really don't think that madman's research was worth giving to the lady. After all, I don't even think he was obviously insane. Please. Where? What is this? What is this all take? What am I looking at? Uh-oh. There's those things. Okay. More flesh trees. This is quite unusual. Down here? This can't be good. Well then... I didn't think I would have to do platforming. Here? Well then. Okay. Can be glad I'm not dead. Shoot. Dang it. Shoot. Dang it. Shoot, dang it. Crud. Dang it. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here. Okay. What's over here? He's facing undead. Okay. Alright. Should probably go through that. Oh. Okay then. Not sure I was expecting that. But then again, I kind of don't know what I was ever gonna expect. Just never thought it would be a dryad. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay.
Ah, it's good to finally meet you. Alma and Tyrannus have sent me reports about your progress. Thank you for dealing with the troublemakers in our guild. Though I wish your introduction to us had been under better circumstances.
The head of the guild is a dryad?
I'm surprised you've even heard of that term. The Druids have always been very thorough in preventing our existence. Now that they're gone, I assumed that knowledge was lost. But yes, I am the head of the guild. And don't worry, I'm perfectly fine like this. Knowing what I might become, Dryads have always been a particular interest of mine. The curse couldn't have chosen better. Yes, a very old, very persistent one. Born of something abhorrent, I believe. It's carried and sustained across the land by the weirdness. I doubt we'll ever trace its origins. I've spent most of my life researching its possible causes, and this is the only explanation that fits. Despite what some druids might have thought about the so-called feminine weaknesses they harped on about. The guild was founded long before I became a dryad. Trust me,
I spent my entire career preparing for this eventuality. I built this place, gathered like-minded people, and only then entered the ritual circle. Becoming bound to this place wasn't a problem. It was an opportunity. For further research, of course. I'm not sure how much you know about dryads, but we are as bound to a place as it is bound to us. I perceive things differently now, in ways I never could when I was flesh and blood. My connection to nature is far deeper than any druid could dream of. We are surrounded by boundless energies, and I feel their currents flowing through every creature, every plant around me. It's made me realize how much there is still to discover, and how uniquely positioned I am for the exploration.
What do you do here?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. You've arrived just in time to witness our crowning achievement. You see, the propaganda about druids using human sacrifices in their rituals was not entirely unfounded. It wasn't something they did constantly, but it did happen on occasion, and the results were incredibly powerful. It allowed them to manipulate the weirdness in ways that were previously impossible. The force of creation, combined with the pure potential of the weirdness, created limitless possibilities. But the cost was too great for anyone with even the most basic of morals. Yes, I don't believe in necessary evils, or that the ends justify the means. We desperately need a breakthrough in mastering the weirdness, but I vowed to find a different way. A better way. Being what I am has given me a unique ability to peer into the very energies that drive us, and what I uncovered is this. Human life is simply a form of energy. It is unique to us, and as I said, extremely potent. But it is still just energy. That means there must be a way to replace it with a more humane substitute. I believe so. In fact, that's one of the reasons I asked you here. After all the trouble we've put you through as a new member, I feel you've earned the privilege of seeing the fruits of our labor. Go on, take a look. It's just behind these doors.
Well then.
And what do you think? Impressive, isn't it?
Not really.
I've been considering conducting the ultimate test. I've discovered that a dryad can be freed from the place she's bound to by completing the ritual with a human sacrifice. Obviously, that was never an option. But now, I have access to energy that should be equivalent. If it frees me, it will mean we've succeeded.
So the creature needs to be killed for your ritual?
You have been vital in ensuring our guild runs smoothly once again. So I thought that perhaps you would like to do the honors.
Sure?
No, the chamber is ready for the ritual. You may proceed whenever you're ready.
I don't like this.
It worked! I'm free! And the power coursing through me is truly astonishing. I was right. All these years of searching have finally yielded the results I hoped for. No, of course not. It only means that its life energy was equivalent to that of a human.
Okay.
It worked exactly as it was supposed to. You can stop worrying now. This truly is the beginning of a new era. Not only for us, but for all of Avalon.
What happens now?
Now, I welcome you to the Guild as our newest member. Our doors will always be open to you, but I believe you have your own path to follow. Just be mindful that from now on, you are part of something greater. Whatever decisions you make, do not forget what it means to be an alchemist.
Well, I won't. You can best be sure that now I'll never forget this. Jeez. Are all alchemists out of their mind? I mean, she did say it wasn't a human, but then again, I'm not sure how much I should trust her. Let's get this over with, I guess. Jeez. That was one heck of a quest line. Oh, poor dear. It's being burned to death. Did not expect it to end like that. Okay. This way. There. Okay. Well then. Alright, I have the head. It's a giant head of something that might have been a deer, but it's too big. Is that what the first deer looked like? Up here, I think. If I finish this game and it's like too bad there is no happy ending, I'm gonna not be okay. I don't like stories that end in tragedy. They're my least favorite types of stories. Like, oh, too bad, none of your choices mattered, everyone died.
I've been waiting for you. I knew you'd succeed. Fire and bone do not lie. There's no time left, child. The horned god is tearing Gudri's body apart, and his fury fills the air. Soon, his essence will break loose and devour everything in its path. I must begin the ritual. But I fear he may be too blinded by rage and pain to see the first trophy as anything more than bone and memory.
So what now?
Your path leads to the unrealm of the hunt. There, you'll face the horned god. If you can weaken him, if you can break through the frenzy even for a moment, then the first trophy might reach what's left of his old self. Oh, child, we both know you're not entirely human. Your second soul will guide you where others lose their way and perish.
Okay.
I understand. He's the chieftain after all. But be wary of his words. Whatever is going through your mind right now, there is no other option. We need you and your help. If you need to prepare, go. I'll open the passage for you anyway. But remember, you're not going there to bring death to the Horned God. Wound him, weaken him, then return. That's when the trophy will speak, and I will close the gate behind you. Hopefully, for good. Take care. The Horned God does not forgive weakness.
What's breach? Okay. I could go talk to the chieftain, but I don't feel like doing that. So let's get this over with. I don't know how I'll be able to wound him and not kill him.
By what right do you tread in my realm, blasphemer?
I guess I have no right. Well, there I go.
Who dare stand before me unbidden? Glirna. She has long been attuned to my call. I watched the world through her eyes. When I answered the summons and the weirdness took hold, our bond was severed. Glirna must have sensed it. That rage I felt, it was not my own. The moment the sacrifice was taken, I knew it had not been done by my will. If Glirna knows how to restore our connection, I accept this path. Then do what must be done, mortal.
Very weak. Like, as little damage as possible.
mortal, I grant mercy. Go now and carry my decree.
I didn't kill it, right?
The Stag Father has returned to his true form. I felt our bond rekindle. His power restored to its original untainted essence. Thank you for understanding. You've restored our identity. Yes, I hear his call within my soul. His will is our law. His wrath will fall upon those who dare summon him by night. And he will hunt them by day. For by night he shall not answer. We will return to our roots. Once more we shall be masters of the hunt by the Stag Father's grace. We will endure. For such is our fate. No weirdness, no worldly matter shall lead us from the sacred path we walk. The world may fall, the weirdness may consume all, and yet the swine shall remain wrapped in the Stag Father's favor. That is Barlam's will and decision. He tends to mortal affairs, and that order will stand. My calling is to restore faith and trust in the Stag Father. That is the greater mission, to remind us all who we truly are. Walk the path of light, mortal.
Okay.
Follow the path that lies ahead.
Okay. Can I go out here? That's not what I wanted to do. I'm not even sure how I'm fishing. That's probably a bug. Map. Need to find... Where is the chief? Is he here? No, that's not a door. Not a door.
You didn't kill him? Then how do you know he won't still be a threat? Bloody Glern has filled your head with all that talk. No swine without the Stag Father. Truth is, the tribe still stands in spite of him. No one knows if he won't break free one day and finish what he started. And thanks to you, that axe is still hanging over our heads. And risk the Stag Father breaking free while I'm gone? No chance. If that's going to happen, I want to be here. To fall in battle, defending my village and my people. Tell Gerfan I've got more pressing matters than his war councils. We had our own war here, and we're the ones left to clean it up. We'll rebuild the at least up.
Okay. Not the right decision, I guess. So I need to kill the Stagfather in order to get these people to the moot. Nope, not far back enough. Okay. Well then, I messed up. Oh well, can't go back because that was a long time ago, and I don't feel like going back all that time. Okay, and that's where I'm gonna call things for today. That sucks, but I don't. Okay. Alright, that's it for me. Sucks that, I can't get the Sven to the moot, which is unfortunate. But it is what it is. Alright, if you made it to the end of the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.